What's up, everybody? This is Spike.
This is Drew.
It's time to saddle up under the bar. It's been a while. It's time for 805 Live with Spike and Drew.
Hi, this is Misty Blue from Savannah, Georgia. These two guys really shape my Georgia peaches. You're listening to 805 Live with Spike and Drew.
You know, it just dawned on me that Misty Blue rhymes with 805 Live with Spike and Drew. Never occurred to me till just now. I don't know why, but it didn't.
So let's see how long this will post if I post it over to a podcast we listen to before they take it down.
They've been taking us down?
No. I don't think they like people posting shows all the time, but I want to fucking gotta get some people listening. We are live right now. Come check it out.
There you go. We'll try to be entertaining if at all possible. It's usually better if we're entertaining.
You know, and the funny part about this is we've had a little bit of time off because summer's crazy, got schedules and things and the ding. Had lots of ideas, lots of thoughts. When I opened my little cheat sheet there, I'm like, I wrote down one thing. But you know what? I digress. Before we get into that, let's open a bar because Daddy needs a drink.
Oh yeah. You want to toast anybody?
Man,
I've got one if you don't.
Do it.
I'm gonna toast a private citizen, so this is in no way, shape, or form political because we don't do politics here. But here's to Barack Obama. God love you, brother.
I guess his tweet is like the third most liked tweet ever or something.
Ever. Absolutely. Here's to him.
Cheers.
Tasty beverage.
Yeesh.
Look what I have.
What do you have?
Tommy, can you see me?
What is that? Is that a drone?
Yes, it is. It's a drone about the size, maybe of a half pack of cigarettes, maybe. That was all of $17 the other day on Amazon.
What does it do?
It flies around.
Does it
take no pictures? No, it just flies around for $17. What do you want? Let's be honest, it was on sale. It's normally $24.95. But having the faith in myself that I do, for $17, I pulled two triggers because I expect one of these to die a horrid death.
But, and I'll go back to the question though, if it doesn't take video, what's the point in them?
Listen, Mr. Millennial.
It's just an honest question. I'm asking
radio controlled cars. Radio controlled cars. They don't take pictures. They just drive around. This just flies around and irritates my dog. And freaks out Ray Ray. So it's a win-win.
But I mean, remote control cars is very 1980, yes, but these are drones. I mean, all the drones that I've seen, they take video or picture. Wouldn't you want one like that does that?
Well, this is a gateway drug, dude. That's what this is. It's advertised as a gateway drug. You don't know what's going to happen. You might like it. You might not like it. So if you fly it into your dog and he eats it, you might say, hey, drones ain't for me. But maybe if you don't crash it.
Do you control it with your iPhone?
I don't have an iPhone, but if I did, I would. I control it with my Android phone.
Smart ass.
Wow, we are just taking the gloves off early, aren't we?
We are. It's been 3 weeks, I think.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Cocked your head to the side. So there's a little foreshadowing for you.
As we were saying, it's been a while. I wrote down one thing, and we're gonna start off with that. No, two things. I wrote down two things.
Okay, we got a script. Let's go.
Am I the only one in the world, the only single breathing male heartbeat in the world that could give a rat's butt about pentatonics?
I don't know. I kind of like them.
I
I'm kind of a
The
fan.
appeal is lost on me.
Well, because are we really taking the gloves off?
Please feel free.
All right. I'm just going to come out and say it. Your musical taste matured at age 13 and have stayed there forever.
Nay, I disagree.
Okay, you do like some country, so I'll give you that.
That's been a
But by
recent.
and large, you like what you've always liked.
No, I think my tastes have changed over years.
Okay.
I'm
Well, it
absolutely
clearly hasn't
fine.
gone to acapella.
Say again?
Clearly, your tastes have not migrated towards acapella.
No, I don't. It's just not a thing for me. While we are on the subject of music, I will have you know that I am missing a date tonight just to be with you. I am
Oh, honey.
missing my date with Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga was tonight?
Lady Gaga is tonight at the Golden One Center. I didn't really want to go. I would have gone.
I gotta tell you though, Lady Gaga impresses me about like the lovely Lady Lumps impresses me. Fergie, the same thing. They both, and even more so Lady Gaga, can do anything. There is not a genre that they can't just shred.
I'd like to see Lady Gaga ramp it up a little bit.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm not much. There ain't a whole lot of Club 54 in my blood, which is, I think, the root of where she's coming from. And I would like to see her do some other stuff, but really, she can touch every genre. I love 50s classic stuff like she did with Tony Bennett. She's touched on country. Hell, she's got a song about a dude from Omaha, for crying out loud.
Yeah, you and I, that's a pretty good one.
Didn't she sit in with Metallica also?
Which could have turned out better than it did, but they were having sound problems.
Yeah, there was some technical stuff there, but man, she carried the mail on it, I thought.
Oh, heck yeah. Yeah.
Same thing with Fergie. You and I probably still have similar dreams about a similar song from Fergie and Slash.
Well, I don't know, because I dated that girl in that video. I don't have any desire to go back to it, no matter.
It's like a train wreck, dude. It's fun to watch. You don't want to be on the train.
Yeah, if it's somebody else on the train, not if it's you.
Right?
So there you go. That's my opening salvo tonight. Is I am not a big Pentatonics fan. I don't even remember. Maybe I was going through the Facebook feed and somebody said they were going or something, and I was just like,
see, now we got hooked hard on the sing-off around here.
On the what?
The sing-off. That was the NBC show, the acapella head-to-head competition. It was, I don't know, they had 8 groups that started off and they do their head-to-head thing. We absolutely loved that show. And that's where Pentatonics hit it big. I think they formed to compete on the sing-off.
Is it an offshoot of America's Got Talent or something?
It's a similar thing. It's similar to The Voice, but it was all a cappella, and it was just kind of a head-to-head competition thing. And Pentatonics was one of the best things that ever happened to that show. That was a great show.
Were they discovered on that show then?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. I guess I didn't know that part of it, but
yeah, good stuff. I like those guys a lot.
Bloody Beer is amazing, except Daddy's now out of Mr. and Mrs. T-Mix.
Dang it. Clamato's where it's at, brother. You got to get to the future.
I can stop drink shaming me, would you? You always want to do that. Let me drink however I want to drink, and you drink whatever you want to drink.
All right. I'm just making suggestions.
I'm feisty.
You are feisty. You really wanted to go see Gaga.
No, that's not it.
All right.
The second thing, I have an update in a much discussed.
Can I interrupt first here?
Of course.
And I know you're feisty, so I'm going to push this button. What is it that pushed your Pentatonics shaming button?
Like I said, I think I saw it on somebody's news feed, and it got me to the point where I was able to write it down.
Have you ever listened to them earnestly?
Didn't have to.
Okay, good enough.
I get what they are. It's not my thing.
Fair enough.
Okay. Next to my next thing was something that we've discussed quite a bit on the show. Oh, and I just lost the channel. There we go. There has been a major update in one of the much discussed things on the show. I've said that 3 times now, haven't I?
A couple.
There is no longer an issue with my walking on the sidewalk.
Did you take that dude out? Did you hire an assassin?
I can neither confirm nor deny that, but I will tell you that, due to stuff, work stuff,
events,
I've got upgraded parking now, so I don't park 2 blocks away in a 6-story garage. I park across the street in a single level.
Are you now a member of management?
No, not quite management. It's just when I got on the parking garage, the big one 2 blocks away by the sheriff's office, I immediately put myself on the list for the special parking. I knew it was a wait.
Apparently it is a wait, because this is how many years in?
2 years.
Wow. You had to depend on somebody dying to get a better parking spot. Nice.
Dying or retiring. So
either way works for you.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's amazing how much time it shaves off my commute. It does. It really does. Oh yeah. But anyway, so now all I got to do is walk across the street. It's pretty nice.
It very much reminds me of Sheldon Lee Cooper and his parking spot on The Big Bang that he never used. I don't know why.
He doesn't drive a car, but he wants the spot, right?
Right, yeah. Totally not the same thing, but just the first thing I thought of. So, are you flaunting it to the co-works? That's right. I just arrived 5 minutes ago and had a leisurely stroll in from lot number 1. There's
3 people and then the boss in the one unit that I'm in. 2 of those girls, ladies, women,
gals, as it were.
One takes the bus and the other gets a ride from her fiance. And so me and the boss lady, we both park across the street. Okay, here's
why don't you take advantage of mass transit? That's just
okay.
Don't you love the planet?
We just got our hands slapped, by the way.
By whom?
Jen Rivers in the podcast we listened to.
Oh, did we get slapped down?
Yeah.
Stop it. Don't be posting stuff here.
Please take a minute to look over the rules. The format of the group is to take one. Okay, I'm just going to delete everything, dude.
Dude, you know what? I take some sort of joy in flaunting the rules to people.
It just, what does it harm? What does it harm?
Exactly.
Whatever.
Exactly. Hey, I had a delivery from the Pony Express today, and it came in this little envelope here. Would you know anything about that?
I forgot I did that. Have you opened it yet?
I have opened it, and I have found
what did I
my refrigerator. You made my refrigerator balance now because I have 2.
Did I send you one already?
Yep. Well, this is the 2017 edition.
Does it have the website on it or something?
It looks exactly the same as the other one from here.
So it's pretty much the same.
Pretty much, but I was tickled to get it.
I have to say, hi, my name is Spike. You're supposed to say hi, Spike.
Hi, Spike.
Like AA.
Okay, let's try it again. Start.
Hi, my name is Spike.
Hi, Spike.
There you go. I have a confession that everybody get real close here. Whenever
You're about to break some truth down.
Whenever Shutterfly sends the free promotional, you can, free 8x10, free magnets, free this, free, every single time.
It's like Spike Crack.
All you gotta do is pay for shipping. So of course I'm going to let you give me an 8x10 free. I'm going to let you buy my buddy a magnet free.
Right? Wait, what did you get? You got an 8x10. You got an 8x10 of yourself, didn't you? You're getting autograph pictures, aren't you?
I actually got a 16x20 collage that I made of the Peter Criss trip that we took.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I got to get a frame.
Very cool.
But that's pretty cool. But yeah, like the poster you have behind you, that was a free. That was a freebie.
Okay, wait. I'm beginning to feel a bit unloved. I didn't know this was all free. I thought you put some heart into this.
I paid for the shipping.
All right, I got you.
It's not like it was Amazon.
Yeah, you're not on Shutterfly Prime.
And we're going to segue hard here. Did you hear about Amazon and what's happening this coming Monday?
No.
So this coming Monday is the solar eclipse.
Right.
Amazon pulled a bunch of the solar eclipse glasses that they've been selling because they found out it didn't fall under NASA's guidelines.
Acceptable, these will mess your eyes up.
Right.
Rules.
And you know what every dumb SOB is going to do on this Monday?
Oh, they're going to strap them on and look up.
They're going to not even strap it on. I think people are going to look straight at it because this hasn't been around for 90 years or something like that. Did I hear?
Something like that, yeah.
So these millennials, let's just say it, millennials.
Yeah.
They're going to think that they're beyond reproach and they're going to just look up at the sun, and we're going to have a bunch of blind millennials walking around now.
Well, they'll walk in front of buses and the problem will clear itself up relatively quickly.
Oh,
you know what my plan is for the eclipse?
Do tell, because I'd like to take a drink.
You do that. Maybe have a snack. My plan is to step outside at the appropriate time. Now, bear in mind, I live in Sioux City, Iowa, which is not in the area of totality.
But it's close, though, isn't it?
Real close. Yeah, we're real close. I plan on stepping outside and standing around and looking at things getting dark. That's my plan. I don't have any welding goggles. I don't think anymore. But I might. And I do remember almost total eclipse when I was in grade school, where we had little things in kindergarten and looked at stuff.
Which brings me to my next question, if I can finish these chips real quick.
Absolutely. Wait, the podcast group doesn't approve of snacking and podcasting. So that's 2 strikes.
Doesn't matter. I deleted the post. Anyway. Since people saying that it's been 99 years since we've done this, what did we do back in grade school?
I think it was almost total eclipse, but not a total eclipse. Because I remember the same thing you probably do, except for I was doing it in California. You was doing it in South Dakota, which is an interesting transposition of where we are now. Actually. And it sort of makes me sad. But anyhow, I digress. I know we had the little thing with the construction paper where you poked a hole in it and looked at it. That was lame as balls, dude. That was very lame.
Right. But why didn't you do it? Do you remember?
Because you don't look at the sun and you'll go blind, and we were smarter than the millennials.
No, you said it was because it's partial. Now I remember.
Right. Yeah. So, yeah, that's my plan for the eclipse. What sort of path of totality are you on in the sack of tomatoes?
I think we're pretty far away from it.
Are you?
But our unit has been talking about going out and just watching it anyway. We figure that's what a lot of people are going to do around, I think it's 9:20 our time.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I just plan on standing outside and looking at it get dark.
That's
pretty much my plan.
People who are not plugged into the interwebs like you and I are, do you think there's people that don't know that it's happening Monday?
Well, here's my question to you, and I don't want to offend 50% of our listening audience, but I might. Your father is plugged into the interwebs. I don't think anybody no longer is plugged in. Those people might exist. I don't know any of them.
Do it double negative? No, nobody's no longer.
No, actually, I think that's accurate. No one is. Maybe I did.
And I got bad news on the Dangerous Dan news front.
Did his computer die?
So he says to me on a phone call the other day, So, guy called me and said that he was going to remote in and help me with my computer.
Ah, crap. Is he broke now?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Told him, he told me he's like, well, how much is this going to cost me to get it fixed? He says, well, you just go and buy a Apple iTunes card and give me the numbers off the back.
Oh, no.
Thankfully, he did not do that.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good.
But he, like I said, he called me and said, Yahoo's saying that they need me to buy an iTunes gift card. I'm like, no, that's not iTunes, Pop. And then at one point when he was on, or if he logged on or whatever, there was the message that came on, your computer is da 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 da. If you
don't want to go to FBI prison.
And I said, well, read me what it says on there, whatever. And there was some sort of, your computer needs da 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 da. So I plugged that into Google, and sure enough, it's this awful virus.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
I told him to unplug from the router, to unplug from any power source, and don't log back in for a few days. And so
I'll be home soon, Pop. I will fix it then.
Yeah, October. It's going to be one of the big chunks of one of those days. I think we're going to just go sit down with him. Mrs. Spike said that maybe he should go like with an iPad or something like that. And I kind of thought about that, but
that's not the worst idea.
Right. But I think the way with how Pops is he needs the bigger stuff to be able to, he needs the keyboard. Because I think he'll lose his mind if he has to type on a iPad. Because he henpecks now.
I got you. That's hunting pecks, but he meant henpeck too.
What did I say?
You said henpecks.
Isn't it henpeck?
No, it's hunting peck. Really? Henpeck is when you verbally abuse your spouse all the time.
That's not what that means.
It is. If you're henpecked, yeah, that's what that means. Hunting peck.
I'm not fully sure that you're.
Thus making one a hunting pecker.
Hunt
is when you stab around the keyboard with one finger.
Which is a great new wine, the hunting pecker.
Yeah. By Ernst and Julio. Yeah. So yeah, that's not good. At least he asked you about it before he bought a $500 iTunes card.
Right.
That one.
So yeah. So we hope Pop Spike gets back online somehow.
That'd be good. Well, at least by October, right?
With next to him buying another computer right now, I don't know how else he's going to. And I don't. Maybe
is the 386 on its last legs?
I don't.
It'll still play Curse of the Azure Bonds, won't it?
I don't know how to explain to him about not clicking on some things. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, I mean,
even
from your mouth to God's ears.
Even in the Facebook feed, there's stuff that you just don't want to click on that you shouldn't click on.
There are things that can't be unseen. Well, and I got a friend invite from her the other day.
From who?
And I honestly don't think that 19-year-old girl wants to have sex with me.
Oh.
I'm just throwing it out there. I don't think she does.
Well, I think you're aiming too low at your possibilities.
He's possible.
I'm doing a quick little feed look here. I guess I can't see anything immediately that he couldn't. Okay, well, the top 10 movies that people hurt themselves in.
You won't believe number 7.
Right.
Absolutely it is.
Right.
And I hate it. I hate it. Hate that crap. But you're right. It's let's be honest, you and I have both fallen for the occasional clickbait. Hooters on her, you won't believe the triple D's on number 6. You pushed that one too, boy. But don't do it, people. Don't flip and do it.
So I'm going to have to.
Words. We're lagging.
Sorry. It's political and I'm shaking my head. Sorry.
Yeah. We can't go there. Cannot do it. So more foreshadowing. And that was
who is this person on my? I did something not one of the best ideas in the world, but
can Mrs. Spike not hear this? Is this
no,
something you need to?
She can.
Okay.
I've been hounding you about it, but a lot of good that does. That always falls on deaf ears. I wanted you to start playing Golf Clash with me.
Dude, I barely have enough time to play golf.
Oh, stop with that. Anyhow,
right.
I kind of went a little Mafia Wars, and I started adding a bunch of people that are yeah, and now I'm like,
oh, you pariah!
Because I got through about 50 of them before I realized I didn't start hitting unfollow. As far as you can have them as a friend and get the coins from them, but now my feed is a mess.
Oh, dude, that's so sad.
Peeps, so I got to get that fixed.
Back to my point. I foreshadowed it with you earlier this week, and I can't remember why I was so excited about this. No, I do. Irish people drinking the strongest cocktails. And they started them off with a Long Island iced tea. And they had the exact same reaction that everybody I've given a Long Island iced tea has. There's no booze in this. And the funny thing is because this is your Long Island iced tea glass, it's booze up to here. Straight friggin' booze. And it tastes like, it doesn't necessarily taste like an iced tea, but it don't taste like all booze.
Didn't you say that you wanted us to do a Long Island iced tea show? Yeah,
when you're here and we do the live show, that's the staff drink of the evening.
Oh, nice. That's going to have to be after the Hall & Oates
photo shoot. Dude, and that's another thing I'm not happy about. I'm the one with the curly dark hair and the mustache. I don't want to be the topless one in the video.
And shirtless.
Right. I'm going to have to get a merkin or something.
No, you got some fine chest hairs there. You're good.
Very fine, like frog's hair fine. And there ain't but like 12 of them.
I'm pretty sure I've seen you without a shirt more than enough times, but I don't call you being too overly hairy, though.
No, I'm not. But those guys.
Well,
see, that's why I need the merkin.
It's our interpretation, our homage.
Thank God for that, because it's going to be.
Because I think we're only getting the one shot, and that's it.
Oh, dude,
I sent it to you, didn't I? The one that
yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah. And I'm going to have to slam a Long Island just to get in the frame with you on that one. Whew, sweet Jesus. And it's going to be October. It's going to be maybe hot, maybe not hot, maybe chilly.
Who knows? Won't we?
Well, we'll be inside or outside.
I'm trying to scroll up the feed to see if
who else we've offended.
No. Yours, our chat text.
Oh, gotcha. Well, you can't talk about most of those on here. So yeah, if you want to party with us stop, I'm going to punch your mother right in the mouth. If you guys want to party with us on our live show, either remotely or directly, plan on a Long Island iced tea. We'll post a recipe that most people can follow. But you better follow the recipe early because you won't afterwards.
I think we can even give the date on that.
That'd be good.
I got to do. Oh, no, I can't.
Probably not a Tuesday. Probably not.
No.
Also, we have other foreshadowing as you're looking for that date. I will keep our pace a patter. We have the Pick'em League ready to roll again this year.
Wow. Didn't no build up or nothing. Just gonna.
What do you want me to say? Well, we did a thing, but you wish you knew what it was. No, we got a Pick'em League that will not only pay out our piddly $5 for a weekly winner, you could also win some of ESPN's cash this year. Probably you won't, but you could. So
if you rank up there with some of the big picks of everybody on ESPN, how do they decide? I mean,
I got no clue.
There's only so many games, and so many people are going to definitely pick the right answers.
Right. They got to go with some sort of tiebreaker, sort of.
maybe.
solution. But
October 5th,
October
Thursday,
5th.
October 5th will be a live show. We got to figure out the logistics of it, but
Yep.
it'll be a blast.
Can you bring the little board with you so I don't have to move this big one?
I might mail it or something, but I'm not going to bring it with me.
Well, you could put it in your pocket. Nearly. At any rate, we'll figure it out. We'll do a live show Thursday, October 10th. Get your Long Island iced tea fixins.
Why are we doing Long Island iced teas again?
Because they're fun.
Okay.
And will make for frivolity. We have to have a theme night of sorts.
Yeah, but why do you want us to get why do you want to get us plastered though?
Well, it's out of character for us when we're in the same room. I realize that.
And as much as I respect the where that comes from, we're older now, and I've got a timeline coming.
All right, well, you can have juice. I'll have gin. How's that?
No, you can't have gin. You said you're going to have Long Island iced teas.
I said, well, I was being funny is what I was doing.
Backpedaling. Lovely.
No, we're having Long Island iced teas. You can
There
wuss
you go.
out if you want. I don't care.
No, I'll drink one, maybe.
That's about all it takes, you old ass lightweight.
So yeah, let's kind of regroup here. So we're switching from Yahoo. Just wasn't liking that whole stuff. Plus, they had gotten hacked a couple times.
Well, yeah, that's the big reason, because they got hacked, and I don't really need Yahoo selling my business to the Chinese mafia.
So we switched it over to ESPN. We will post the link. Now, important little note. If it's at all wonky, go ahead and shoot us an instant message. Call us on the hotline, which is
402-882-0298. See how we help each other out there? 402-882-0298. Yes, ask questions there. We will answer you.
Absolutely. If you have any issues logging in, I think you have to have a ESPN account for lack of.
You might have to, yeah, just like Yahoo.
But I haven't. I joined the league. I haven't made my picks yet to see how easy or not it is. But the great part about all this, and I'm saying this, and there's still 0 viewers on that thing, and it just
That's
makes
okay.
me
We're publish a thing.
The thing about this is we're gonna, out of our own pockets, $5 to the winner every week, and then at the
We're
end
stepping up big.
And then, well, no, it's what we did last year, $5
Right, yeah.
every week, and then at the end of the year, top winner. I don't think we ever got Lisa from Omaha anything yet, so that's got to be something we do.
Yeah, she can come up on the 5th, and we'll give her something.
Okay. I've got a bunch of swag here because, Shutterfly has free stuff.
And you have no impulse control.
Right.
Right.
So, yeah, Pro Football Pick'em. If you have not done it before, you pick the games for the week. And if you can beat us, then you get $5.
Yep,
Top
it's the easiest of the fantasy realms to play. It's fun. It's quick.
Now,
Take 5 minutes of your time.
I'm sitting here thinking, and I'm trying to think of between you and I, who's the winner between you and I last year? It's escaping me. Do you happen to remember who?
Pretty sure that was me.
Oh, wait, no, I beat you. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so.
Didn't I get second place?
No, I'm pretty sure I was the one in second place. You were 5th or 6th.
Wow, the memory's the first thing to go with you, huh?
Well, I can remember a year back.
I don't know.
But Mr. Levity over here is going to pin the link to the top of our Facebook page, facebook.com/Spike and Drew. He'll pin it up there. Go there, click on it. Shouldn't be too hard to get into the league. If it is, shout us out. We'll help you through it.
Gooder.
Nothing rhymes with that. I was lost.
What else?
We have other things. We have some controversy.
Go ahead.
I got to play a song first.
Okay.
If I can push my little button. That's a Travers.
It's time to play the game you like. It's time to play. Let's Stop Spy.
Wait a minute, we're jumping to the game already? I wasn't done talking about stuff.
Well, then I can play nothing then and play it again. Yeah, what stuff we got? That's good.
I want to. Who's watching Big Brother? You're watching Big Brother, right?
I've never watched Big Brother, you turd.
It's so good.
You are a turd in my punch bowl.
I think it was either last year or the year before last. I finally ponied up to like $7 a month for the live feeds, and it is awesome.
I'm surprised you never ponied up for the Playboy House live feeds. But
I spent pretty much all of Sunday, this past Sunday. That's all I did, because Cody is really trying to save his ass from being put up on the block. But everybody wants to kick his ass out because him and Jessica were
they bumping the uglies?
Yeah, but they were not being sociable with the rest of the house. And so now the rest of the house got Jessica out. Cody's the next. It's a whole thing. The other one I wanted to talk about is Bachelor in Paradise started last night. Do you remember the controversy about that?
I remember, the guys, the last Bachelor is in the Hooskow here in Iowa for a hit and run, as I recall.
Oh, that's not the one I'm thinking of, but yeah, that happened too. The most recent controversy, Corinne from the last Bachelor, they stopped shooting. Production stopped because apparently Corinne and this other guy, I don't know his name. It's irrelevant because all I know is Corinne's name.
What's her name?
Corinne.
Gotcha.
They did something. There was even some allegations of possible rape.
What?
But then there was also like, hey, she instigated. And so it's drama, and I love it. Love it. So it started last night. They show her, they show him, they show them flirting like crazy. I didn't fall asleep for a change during TV because I was glued to it. I even watched through commercials. I watched it live.
Riveted, were we?
Yeah. I didn't see the incident. Now, if they're saving it for tonight because it's a 2-night special.
Oh, so this is just this year.
This happened.
Okay.
The controversy happened a few months ago, but they're finally getting to air it now.
I gotcha.
She was on last night's episode, but there's a lot of talk about she and this other guy may not be on the rest of the season. Do you know what the premise of Bachelor in Paradise is?
I assume that this is a person that needs to pick his future bride from a bunch of women.
Kind of, sort of. So you know that there's a bachelor and there's also a bachelorette that ABC has.
Right. Yep.
What they do is they take the rejects, everybody that doesn't get picked, and they handpick from the bachelor guys and the bachelorette girls, and they throw them into freaking Mexico on some resort and give them all kinds of booze, and then let them intermingle.
Allow me to interrupt for a second.
Please do.
Did you see the news story about booze in Mexico that just popped?
I did.
Holy buckets. I've drunk, as have you,
yes,
a lot of booze in Mexico.
Well, truth be told, though, I did most of my drinking on the cruise ship. I didn't necessarily drink, you know what I mean?
Haven't you gone to Cabo on its own without going on a cruise?
Nope.
I thought you had.
It's always been on a cruise.
Okay. Well, that's a little different.
Right.
But yeah, it's like 10,000 gallons of booze got confiscated in Mexico in resort areas.
Because it was tainted, right?
Yeah, and that's what they said, tainted, and nobody ever explained how it was tainted.
They put roofies and shit in it, didn't they?
I have no idea. All I read was this article said this booze was tainted. I'm like, it's like got dog poop, it's got roofies, it's what?
And I realize that roofies is a very 1990s term, but I mean, they put like X in it or something, didn't they?
Dude, I have no idea. I didn't see anything that indicated any way that it had been tainted, only that it was quote unquote tainted.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah. And I thought to myself, boy, I have so many stories about Mexico.
No, you don't.
I have some.
You have like 2, maybe.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, it's well, see, here's the cool thing about all-inclusive resorts. And it's happened to me in Hawaii, and it's happened to me in Mexico, and it's happened to me in Jamaica. But they'll have some little hottie coming by with a tray of Mai Tais made with cheap booze or Blue Hawaiians or whatever. And then you look around and see some dude with a really good looking scotch and soda. You're like, dude, what are you drinking? He'd be like, Chivas and soda. And then you're like, where'd you get that? And he says, the service bar around the corner. Once you figure that out, you're golden.
Wow.
Yeah. So, well, except for in Mexico, sometimes big old trucks with a bunch of soldiers with M16s goes driving by when you're walking across. That really happens, dude. I'm not kidding.
Oy.
But yeah, a lot of booze has gone into me from Mexico, so I'm kind of glad it's not lately.
So
that
this
was
is
not
just now coming across the wire. This is something we should talk about real quick.
Okay.
The headline reads, and this is from nofilmschool.com. You can now see unlimited movies in theaters for $10 a month thanks to an ex-Netflix exec. Yes, it's true. You can now go to movies every single day for less than the cost of a Netflix subscription.
Actually go to movies?
In a move sure to please everyone who loves seeing movies on the big screen, theatrical subscription service Movie Pass announced that it's dropping its monthly fee to $9.95 for all users. That low rate gets subscribers entry to any movie, excluding IMAX and 3D, at any theater in the system for any screening, even opening night.
See, I saw that headline scroll by and I thought it was all about rental movies. I didn't realize this was go-to movies.
I kind of like that idea, even though I don't like people much.
See, that's the downside. That and they don't serve booze in most movie theaters.
They do in California.
Well, the beer, right? Or booze. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of crazy because you can drop you and your lady and bang, you're out of 50 going to a movie.
I mean, as much as I like the idea, I don't know if I would go enough in a month to make it worth the while, I guess. I don't know.
I guarantee you I would not. But if I was younger and still trying to impress anybody, I might.
That's
perhaps
not the worst idea ever.
Try to impress somebody?
You young listeners that we have out there, you young whippersnapper millennials, buy one and then buy another one. And then when you go on your dates, boom.
Boom. There you go. And don't look up at the sun on Monday or you won't have anything to do with your movie pass.
That's funny. So that's an interesting little tidbit. I just saw
that is an interesting tidbit. And movies have always been the place you want to go if you want to go broke.
Right.
Honest to God. I mean, you could spend as much in a movie theater as you could in a bar. Well, yeah, if you don't plan it right. Yeah, pretty much.
You can't beat that popcorn though, even though sometimes it's pretty. I've heard horror stories about it, but still.
Well, yeah, but it's $18 a gallon.
But it's worth every buttery cent of it.
It's so good. Except for I have no control over that stuff. Once you get the bucket in your lap,
yeah,
you can't stop.
Right.
It's impossible. Kind of like whiskey.
What is this?
I don't know. Guess what I have coming in the mail?
What do you have? Lucky mail. What?
But I need a sound effect for that. Except for I couldn't hit it in time. I have a great big sheet of cast iron coming in the mail.
What are you doing with that?
Free shipping. It's a griddle. Griddle, a flat top griddle that's going to set on my gas grill.
Really?
Yeah. So it's going to be, I'm going to add it to my cooking arsenal. I wish that had stopped doing that. Yeah, it is going to be lovely. And the interesting thing is, it is seriously a sheet of cast iron, and Amazon shipping it to me for free. Well, not for free, but you know.
Speaking of lovely, you need to share the picture that you had on your personal page with the 805 page of the sirloin that you slow cooked.
Oh, yeah. That was a good thing. The sous vide sirloin lunch meat I did. Yeah, that was 24 hours of heaven.
When I first saw you say that you were going to cook that for 24 hours, I thought, oh my God, dude, you're going to have a piece of leather by the end of the day.
Nuh-uh.
And then when you posted the pictures of you cutting it, I'm like, oh, I couldn't believe you got such a good medium rare after cooking it for 24 hours.
Well, that's the beauty of the hot tub. The sous vide, you get up to temp and it stays right there. Well, it's what it is. Let's be honest.
I'm cooking my steak in a hot tub. That just sounds wrong, brother.
It does sound wrong. But it's great because it has all that time to break down. It's got all that time to soak up all the flavors of whatever you put in the bag with it. And it does not get overcooked even a little bit. Dude, this is some of the best lunch meat I've ever had. And a sirloin tip is not known to be the most tender piece of beef on a cow.
You might need to go as far as posting the recipe on how you did that too.
You know, I would like to do some more of that stuff on our page and add some of that stuff because it's fun. I'm having a ton of fun with it. So yeah, we should do some of that.
The only person that's stopping you is you, brother.
Why are you gonna blame me?
Right. Let's get to that game because I'm getting antsy. It sounds like it's.
Are you getting antsy? Let me see if I can push this button again. I don't know if it'll actually work. There it goes.
It's time to play the game you like. It's time to play. Let's Stop Spike.
Okay, so this one is not without a ton of controversy.
Okay.
This one is, as of 2 years ago, the Billboard Hot 100 Top 100 Singles of all time.
Okay.
Of all time. And we'll just hit the top 25, but I want to touch on some leading up to the top 25.
Okay.
For example, number 100, tune by Katy Perry called Dark Horse.
Good one.
Which I thought was a good tune. Mm-hmm. Top 100 of all time? Yeah, not so much.
And it's such a weird way to measure because there have been a ton of quote hits in the span of time.
Mm-hmm.
Can we really put Katy Perry at 100?
See, now I think the way Billboard does it, go ahead. I think the way Billboard does it is time on the charts and position.
See, and I would like to see the stats on that then, because I can't imagine Dark Horse was on longer than any 100 and back. You know what I mean?
Right. No, and I'm with you. And it's not single sales. Another example, number 95, great band, first concert I ever saw, shitty song, Waiting for a Girl Like You by Foreigner. Number 95 of all time, seriously?
That I believe, though. That is that ballad is huge. It's a big, like, for wedding parties and stuff like that.
I got you.
You're not going to hear Dark Horse played at every wedding, but I guarantee Waiting for a Girl Like You is going to be played at almost every other wedding you go to.
Yeah, valid. That's valid.
And so when people hear that at the wedding, they're going to go, oh, yeah, I like that song. I'm going to have to get that song. But when you hear Dark Horse, you're not going to say, because, you know, she does. I don't think she says Dark Horse anywhere in the song, right?
No, and I don't know if she does or doesn't, but it's almost like every other tune she's ever done. Let's be honest. It's poppy goodness. Here's another example. Number 76, Happy by Pharrell.
That I believe.
Happy little tune. I like that tune. But number 76 of all freaking time?
Right. I would say it would be higher, actually.
Another example, number 69, All About That Bass by Meghan Trainor. What?
69 is probably a little high for that, but as we've discussed, what is Billboard using? And the other thing of it is there's more people on the planet today than there was 30 years ago.
True that. But they were measuring time on the charts, position on the charts for the number of people that were listening. I'll give you another example. TikTok by Kesha is sandwiched between Lady by Kenny Rogers and I'm a Believer by the Monkees.
Nope.
Seems
what number is that at?
58.
That's entirely too high.
Is it not? All right. Are you ready? Shall we hit it at number 25 and go?
Let's do it.
All right. Here we go. See, this is another perfect example. I will give you the group or artist.
You're giving some title, I thought.
Okay, we can do that.
Oh, wait a minute. Isn't that how we've been doing it?
No, we've been doing it by artist, and you tell me the tune.
Okay.
The sad part is I can't tell you a lot about the tune. I can't tell you the year, etc. However, it's a recent tune because it's Rihanna with Calvin Harris.
S&M.
No, We Found Love. Don't even know that tune.
I bet if you heard it, you would.
Oh, I'm sure I would. It'd be an earworm.
Right, but for number 100, too high.
Too damn high.
For the very reason that.
Go ahead.
For the very reason that you and I just exposed. You and I couldn't hum a single note of that. If you're in the top 100 of all time,
everybody should know it.
Right.
Number 24, I think you'll agree with. Sadly, I think these guys are a one-hit wonder. The group is Survivor.
Eye of the Tiger.
Absolutely.
That one, I believe, is...
Yeah, absolutely. That song hung around forever and a day on the charts. It just would not go away.
And not only... It gets its longevity, kind of like Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon. It gets its longevity the more people hear it. And I know that sounds elementary, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, right. During Rocky, but then every time there was some sports thing on or some...
Oh, the ESPN Jock Jams, forever and a day.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Number 23 is going to be a toughie because of who it is. But remember, this is of all time.
Sure.
Number 23 by the Bee Gees. And I'll give you a hint. It's more ballady than their other stuff. Definitely in the disco era, not the earlier stuff. I just saw this on PBS. I almost hate to admit it, but they had a show the Bee Gees on the other day that I watched about 10 minutes of. This tune was on it.
So I can hear the song in my head.
Yep.
Nobody gets too much heaven.
Absolutely.
But I don't know.
It's a question. The title is a question.
Somebody, don't say it yet. I'm trying to get to the chorus in my head quickly.
I know, and it hurts. That's the thing that kills me is the chorus.
Still try to talk.
The ugly one sang lead. That was too harsh, wasn't it?
Nobody Left in This World?
No.
Damn it, what is it?
How Deep Is Your Love?
Oh, God.
No, and once you hear it, it's like, absolutely, that's the friggin' chorus right there.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. That is, and I get the chart position for that one. No doubt about it.
Yep.
Number 22, maybe their only hit too, that you and I would know of. People in other circles may know a lot more of their stuff. Band is named Chic.
Le Freak.
There you go. Boom. Again, I get the placement of that one.
Absolutely. Iconic for that time era. A whole movement in music at that time.
Oh, absolutely. Big time.
They had one other hit, and I can't think of what it is right now.
I think it was a Wild Cherry tune. I don't know. I get it all mixed up. Number 21. This is one I think you got zero chance at.
Oh, see, now I want to get it all the more now.
And I think this was a 60s tune. Percy Faith and his orchestra. And I know you'd know the tune. If you heard it, you'd be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be tapping.
Percy Faith.
And his orchestra. It was all of them. It's a movie theme.
Is it?
Yep.
From a current movie?
No, dude, this is like the 60s.
Damn it. I don't got it. Darn it.
The theme from A Summer Place. It's got to be one of those Burt Bacharach-y kind of stringsy things, I think, but I don't know.
Gotcha.
All right,
What's
number
the title?
20, the theme from A Summer Place.
Oh,
Is the name of the tune.
how would I have gotten that? And why is that at 21 then?
Well, because people like music in the 60s also, and they weren't us. So who knows?
I know, but I'm pretty well versed in music, and I don't even know that. I know Percy Faith. I've heard of the name.
Seriously, if you were to play that tune, I guarantee you would recognize it right off. But I couldn't hum it to you right now, but I guarantee you'd recognize it.
But
after we go off, we'll play
you
it.
You understand the logic that we talked about.
Totally. Yeah, if it was a 60s tune, it better be White Room by Cream. Come on, let's be honest. All right, number 20. This one you should bang off right out of the gate. Not our wheelhouse, but you'll know it. Boys to Men.
End of the Road.
No, the ballad. Well, I say ballad. They're all ballads, but whatever.
I was going to say, isn't End of the Road a ballad?
Well, so is this one, apparently. Probably everything they did was a ballad. No. Think about a pickup line that we would never use. Nope. Another good guess, though.
Damn it. What is it then?
I'll Make Love to You.
Ay.
Right?
That's not a ballad per se. That's
pretty like, ballady.
Isn't it?
It's
the difference between ballad and sex music, right? Anybody still at 0 viewers? Great. I love
Well,
that.
let's publish a podcast. Maybe somebody will download it.
Maybe do that.
All right, number 19. One of my least favorite artists of all time, Bryan Adams. And not the one you're thinking of.
Bryan Adams is one of your least favorite
artists of all time? Can't stand the guy. Because of the song you're thinking of, that's not this one, and it was just so ridiculous.
Is the one you're thinking of a ballad?
Not really.
Okay.
But it's very Bruce Springsteen-ish.
So we're on what number?
19, and this is also from a movie.
Summer of '69?
No, that's the one I was thinking of.
Oh.
This is from a movie, and I believe Robin Hood featured prominently in this movie about Robin Hood. Ray just shouted it out.
Way to showbiz me, Ray.
Yeah, but you couldn't hear.
You got to take a side note here. I watched some Beatle biopic. Yoko really was jacking up those guys. I mean,
right?
Playing Lennon hard.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of hers.
Everything I do it for you.
That's the one. Bing, bing, bing. Ding. Just with the Queen. But yeah, okay. Number 18 is absolutely an artist I love to death until she sold out, and you probably will disagree with me, but so be it. This one is by Jewel, number 18 of all time.
Who's Gonna Save Your Soul?
No, but that's a good guess. I think it was from an album after that one, but
that's the only one I know by Jewel, I think.
Foolish Games / You Were Meant for Me. So it was the same album, actually. Gotcha. Yeah. Number 17, you should be able to nail from behind the backboard with your eyes closed.
Nice.
Number 17 of all time by Rod Stewart.
Do you think I'm sexy?
Negative.
What?
Right?
All right, now hang on.
Again, sex music / ballad.
If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right.
Nope.
I hate you.
You got this. You totally have this.
Well, you threw me off by saying sex music.
Well, this is totally okay. Everything Rod Stewart did was that.
The Passion?
No, Tonight's the Night.
Oh, yeah, with you.
Oh, with this one, oh my God, I don't know.
Right. That's a good one. Damn it.
Yeah, good one. Absolutely.
Friggin' dude thinking I'm sexy popped up on my iPod the other day driving home.
Nice.
Just it made me chuckle, and I listened and sang the whole song.
Oh my God, it's like you're driving home in the Kia. Have you seen the commercial?
Yeah.
The guy singing the. All right.
Rhapsody.
No, I was thinking of the Neil Diamond tune.
Oh, yeah. You're right. You're right. I was wrong.
Yeah. All right, number 16. This one you should also get. Also a ballad. Also, I think from a movie. I think starring Brooke Shields. I'm not certain.
Everlasting Love.
Close. Diana Ross and Lionel Richie. You just misspoke is all.
Endless Love.
Yes. Not everlasting. Endless.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah. This one kind of surprises me. Number 15 kind of surprises me.
I'm having a squirrel moment. I got to see if I can find that picture. I don't know what I was doing, but I took a selfie. I look so emo in this picture, dude. It's so funny.
Yeah, you got black hair.
I've got this black and white thing going. I think I was just starting to get some gray, but the cut is so. Oh, I'm sorry.
I saved that and posted up. I'm sure that will look good on the Facebook page.
That one. That's a funny picture right there. Okay, go on.
All right, this one I totally also get its place on the charts. I don't necessarily agree with it, but I get it. Number 15. Also, I think a one hit probably by Kim Carnes.
Is it not the obvious one?
It is the obvious one.
Oh, Betty Davis Eyes.
Boom! There you go. I don't know what else she did.
See, and I think with Betty Davis Eyes, I think you're talking now. That was around the 78, 79-ish year. So you're talking about another transition of music going from the 70s stuff to the 80s kind of stuff.
Very, very cool observation. Yeah, because you look at the Eagles and the Linda Ronstadt stuff, kind of flows right into this Kim Carnes tune.
Yeah, Linda, I think,
dude, and we'll not even talk about the pictures we've traded to Linda Ronstadt.
Stop talking sometimes.
Does she not have beautiful
eyes? No good. You're no good. Still just shivers when that thing comes on. It's such a good song.
And do you know she cannot sing a note these days?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, her pipes are shot. That's a shame.
There's a little guitar cut in there that is so cool, and that whole rhythm thing. And there's a live version that I might have to post that on the 805 page. There's a live version she did on some show. She's got these two black background singers, but the guy on the drums and percussion killing it. Just slaughtering the track. It's so awesome.
Oh, dude, I love her. And didn't she sing backup on some of the Eagles stuff too?
I think so.
I think she sang some background on some Eagles stuff.
I know that she hired Fry and Henley to be in her band for a while before the Eagles were even a thing.
Yeah. They I think they did a bunch of stuff together prior to both getting big. All right, moving on. Number 14. This one,
holy crap, 14.
14, yeah. The top 25 is all we're doing, but of all time, hello. Number 14, Usher featuring Lil Jon and Ludacris.
That's yeah.
There you go. All right, picking up the pace. Number 13, Toni Braxton.
Unbreak My Heart.
That a kid. Number 12, you should also own Mark Ronson featuring Bruno Mars.
Uptown Funk.
There you go. And I know every DJ gig you've played in the last 2 years, you've had to play that.
Twice sometimes. Holy moly.
Dude, I'll tell you what, Bruno Mars does some amazing stuff. I like that guy a lot.
But you know,
number 11. Go ahead.
24 Karat Gold is good. But Mark Ronson is that's the brains behind that song. And I don't think people give that kid enough credit.
I agree with you. It's kind of like Macklemore.
Yeah.
And Ryan Lewis pulling the strings.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. Number 11. Mariah Carey, this is going to be a tough one because so many hits from her.
Mariah Carey. You got me feeling. No, that's not it. Emotion?
Nope. And again, tough because she just nailed so many hits.
Ballady?
You know, I can't remember this one.
What is it?
We Belong Together.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah. Now is when life gets weird. Top 10
nice.
From the best band in the history of bands.
Rock and roll all night, party every day.
No, and I didn't say the best rock and roll band, so it's not Zeppelin, but the best band in the history of bands, the Beatles, top 10 song of all time.
Hey Jude.
Perfect. Now I'll explain to you the weirdness, because right above Hey Jude is a tune by Debbie Boone.
You Light Up My Life.
Yeah, and explain to me how Debbie Boone is one stop higher than the Beatles on the best songs of all time. Don't believe it.
Yeah, You Light Up My Life, I think, was in a movie, I believe, or something.
I think you're right. All I know is
it also came out the time when the 70s country craze was starting to hit, I think.
Well, speak of the devil, here's somebody that came right out of that craze at number 8, Olivia Newton-John. Nothing country about this one.
Physical.
There you go. Number 7.
But you understand, iconic though.
Iconic, but Hey Jude? Seriously?
Well, there you go back to what my thinking was before, is think of as many people on the planet when Hey Jude was.
Doesn't matter how many people there are, it's how many weeks that song spent on the top of the charts.
Right, and you need people to say that that's the...
No. You're thinking single sales. You're thinking sales. This is just top of the charts, radio play.
That's what I'm... Honey. You're so
honey, Linda, listen.
You're so pretty, honey.
Here's what I'm saying. If there are 10 people listening to music,
you need the people to call in to do that. And if you don't have the same amount of people to do that, calling in for Hey Jude as they did for
no, because it's not number of calls, it's length of time at the top of the charts. If there are 10 people that make a song popular, or 1,000 people, it doesn't matter. It's how long that chart was popular with that group of people.
Right, and it's only going to be popular when it gets the airplay, and it gets the airplay by requests.
Right, but if there's only 10 people in the audience or 1,000 people, it doesn't matter. The math works out the same.
No, I don't believe that. We may have to look into this, because I think one of us may be wrong, because I'm saying...
I guarantee you one of us is wrong. I don't know which one, but I guarantee you one of us is.
Well, we both may have right parts about the things we're saying, but of those 1,000 people, you want 1,000 of them to be calling in. But if there's only 10,000 people on the planet here and 8,000 here, you're not going to get 1,000 necessarily.
But that song is still number 1 for 5 weeks, no matter how many people made it number 1. Anyhow, we'll figure that out. Here's where it truly gets bizarre.
I think it's good for discussion. I think it was good for discussion.
Yeah, I agree with you. It gets very bizarre here. This one, also a one-hit.
Where we at number
speaking world, number 7.
Okay.
In the English-speaking world, I would go so far as to say their only hit, the band, is Los Del Rio. Has a stupid little dance associated with it.
Tequila.
No, that's not Los Del Rio. I think they did actually cover Tequila, but you played this at every wedding gig also.
The Macarena.
Right before the chicken dance. Yes, the Macarena.
I hate that dance. Oh.
Explain to me how that is 3 spots higher than the Beatles. Okay, fine. Number 6. This one maybe makes sense.
No, you don't throw that out there and not let me answer.
Okay, there you go. People have no taste. That's how.
That's not how. You don't have a dance associated with Hey Jude.
Valid.
There you go.
It needed a dance.
Number 6.
Number 6, also going to be a tough one because of who they are and the number of hits they have had, is the Black Eyed Peas. Not a Fergie one, by the way. I'll give you that hint. Pretty sure this was Will.
Are you talking Boom Boom Pow?
Mm-mm.
Are you talking I'm a Bee?
Mm-mm.
Are you talking Let's Get It Started?
Mm-mm. See, I told you it's tough because all the
crap. I just listed all their hits, didn't I?
Except for this one,
which is
I Got a Feeling.
That is.
And dude, that stuck around forever.
And Oh, that is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I was in a gay bar in
Don't
between
judge.
rehearsals for some play I was in, ordering a drink, and the video came on, and at one part in this song, you see a girl take another girl's top and bloopski, and I'm like, "There's boobs in this music video. That's awesome!"
Oh my God.
Go on.
All right. Top 5 of all time. This one also is bizarre, but not how bizarre. LMFAO featuring Lauren Bennett and Goonrock.
You're talking Sexy and You Know It.
Nope.
Party rock anthem.
Yes, sir.
There it is. It's hard to justify though. Party rock anthem was above Hey Jude, but
Right? Or even above the Macarena, to be honest, but okay. All right, number 4. One of my father's favorite singers, Leanne Rimes. Also a ballad.
I'm not well versed on the Leanne Rimes catalog.
I'm shocked.
And you said it was your dad's favorite singer?
She was one of my dad's favorite singers, yeah.
Leanne Rimes was around that long?
Well, dude, she hit, I think she was 13.
Young.
Yeah.
Right, that's right. I don't know. What is it?
How Do I Live?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Good tune.
Did she redo that with Jason Aldean?
You know, I think she did.
I think so too.
I think she did, yeah. But good tune. You're right. Number 3, love this tune. Not of our era, but I absolutely love this tune. Number 3 by Bobby Darin. And I can give you a hint. Think Steve Martin.
That didn't help me at all. Bobby Darin?
Bobby Darin. And it's not Beyond the Sea, which is probably his best song ever, but apparently not number 3 of all time. Mac the Knife.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, great tune.
Yeah.
Number 2 also causes me heartburn because the artist is fantastic, but this is not his best tune by a long shot. Santana. And when I tell you who the vocalist was, you'll know exactly what it is.
Yeah, it's Rob Thomas.
Yep.
Whatever that song was. I know what it is. Smooth.
Yep, that's the one. Number 2 of all
number
time.
2? No.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah, and not even Santana's best tune by a long shot.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. All right, number 1. I can live with number 1.
All right.
But this is going to go against everything you've said to defend this list, because this tune was from the 50s, and it's the number 1 of all time. The artist is Chubby Checker.
Are you kidding me?
I kid you not.
The Twist is number 1.
Number 1 of all time. Notice there has been no Rolling Stones, no Led Zeppelin, no Kiss, no Styx, no nothing else. The Twist, which I get. I can see how that's number 1.
For the reasoning that I gave, but Lordy almighty.
Yeah. Just don't get it.
Well, there you go. Top 25 hits of all time as listed by Billboard as of when? Last year?
2 years ago, yeah.
2 years ago. Oy.
Yeah, and not listed by us.
No. But that may be a fun little thing to do down the road, is do our own top 25 picks or something.
I absolutely think we should. I think that'd be a great fun.
Yeesh. So, good show. Let's do a little recap. If you're interested in joining the 805 Live NFL Pro Pick'em, my boy Drew will post that link, and I will pin it up to the top. If you have questions, definitely let us know. We'll help you.
It's fun. Get loopy, talk a little smack. We have fun with the league. You'll enjoy it, and you can win some cash.
Right. $5 to the winner every week. Some prize near the end, which we got to figure out.
Right. We'll send you Lisa from Omaha as the prize.
Right. We're giving away Lisa from Omaha. That's
there you go. Which will be really confusing if she wins again.
Anything else?
You know what? No. Tell them what they should do, because that's always a good time.
Well, you shouldn't go home, but you shouldn't stay here. Tip your bartenders, tip your waitresses, return their stewardesses to their upright position. Party of 408 Burley. And good Lord, everybody just love one another. Will you please make good choices, do good deeds? I am Spike.
I'm Drew. We'll see you in a week, we hope.
805 Live with Spike and Drew is trademark copyright pending and not sober since 1979. For optimum performance and safety, please read these instructions carefully, which is funny because how can you read a podcast? Some names have been changed to protect the innocent and the guilty. Some portions of this have been edited for time and/or content. Some of the trademarks mentioned in this episode appear for identification purposes only. Subject to change without notice. One size does not always fit all. Not recommended for children under 12. Slippery When Wet, which is also an outstanding album by our good friend John Bon Jovi. Substantial penalty for re-withdrawal. Hooters, we really want you to be a sponsor. Do not play your headset at high volume. Do not puncture or incinerate. Do not change without notice. Do not stamp. Do not just stare at it. Eat it. By listening to this disclaimer, you absolve Spike, Andrew, their families, their friends, their associates, people they may have had a one-night stand with or incidental contact with, of any and all wrongdoings past, present, future, for all perpetuity. This supersedes all previous disclaimers.